Hey everybody, I'm Mari and welcome to my introductory video to the all-new Light Leaders Academy. And I wanted to shoot a quick video for you just to say hi because I haven't done a video in quite some time, and also to kind of give you a little bit of an intro to what we have in store for 2017. There's a lot going on, as you know, in the world, and yes, we have all kinds of changes, but this is really going to be about you as an individual, as an energetic being, and as a physical being, and integrating those two things together. In the past, we kind of looked at everything separately. We had our physical world, and then we had our spirituality, and we kind of lived two separate lives. And I've heard this from a lot of light workers. I have to live this way for my spiritual stuff, but then I have my reality over here. And how do I integrate that, or can I ever integrate that? It kind of comes from a long history of formal religion where we go to church on Sundays and then we kind of live our lives, in between kind of thing. But there's been a tremendous amount of evolution, as you know. And so now it's time. The energy has shifted. We have a whole new energetic grid that's been fully upgraded and is fully operational now. And we also have, our bodies have shifted as well. So we have access to more energetic and intuitive capacities than we ever have had in history. And for good reason. We have a lot going on in the world. We have a lot going on in our personal lives, and we have a much higher level of accountability to ourselves, to our light being selves, to our higher selves. And this is about personal and planetary and energetic evolution. So when I was kind of contemplating where we're going next with aha moments and, what are my next steps, I realized that last year I kept asking that question and I kept getting another course downloaded. So I think I taught something like 9 courses last year. And then this year when I was, going into, I take December off and I kind of contemplate. And I asked my guides and get this, downloads of guidance. And the kind of new download was, we really need to reach out to the leaders of leaders. We need light leaders to step forward now. Now, that doesn't mean that you necessarily have to go off on a big crusade for, a spiritual purpose or to become a teacher per se, but just by the amount of light that you carry, the way that you project your energy, and the way that you manage your own life with your intuition and your energy first, and then your physicality sort of taking the lead from that, that's a very special being. That's somebody who's advanced, who's ready to support and help others who may not be aware, have that level of awareness. And so that's what we're really looking for when we develop the idea of the Light Leaders Academy. So the first course, then there's 3 levels. There's the elite level, which actually is sold out. I actually pre-sold that in the fall. And that's really 8 weeks of private coaching. It's very advanced group level teachings. There's a private retreat. And so that's for the advanced folks. And if you feel that you are in that category, please, by all means, send me an email at support@ahamomentsinc.com, because I'd love to have a short one-on-one conversation with you, talk to you about the program, and get you either in. I would think actually I don't have any more space right now, but we'll put you on the waiting list for the next round of it. And then we have 2 new levels, the silver level and the gold level. The gold level includes a couple of private coaching sessions with me, actually 2, and the silver level is group coaching. So you have both. In gold, you have both group and private coaching, and in silver, you have the group coaching. Okay, so I'll get to that in a little bit. But just so you know, this is, we're building a community of light leaders, okay? And the first course that we're going to be teaching, sort of to the open body here, is taking your quantum leap with your parallel realities. Now, last year I taught a lot about parallel realities, and there's all sorts of things on my radio show, on the Aha Moments radio show on blogtalk.com. And so I'm sure that most of you who are listening to this are somewhat familiar with them. But if you're not, it's really the concept. It's how we live energetically. Okay, so we have multiple versions of ourselves, and each moment we choose a version to live as, right? So essentially, what we have kind of a misdirection in a way, because we think, okay, there's one version of me and I have to school that person in changing all these different things, or healing all these different things, or creating different things in your life. And it's one version of you. But what it actually is that you have infinite number of versions of yourself. And then you choose a different version of yourself. So let's say you want to make more money. There's the version of you that doesn't have enough money, and there's a version of you that does. And so those are different parallels, different parallel realities of you. So you get to choose which parallel you would like to participate in. That's the real short version. Okay. But this is extremely important. And last year when I introduced this information, it was kind of curious to me. It's like, well, why do we need to learn this? And they said, you'll see. And I kept hearing, you'll see. And even from my own personal teachers, I kept hearing, you'll see. The fall of 2016 is going to be a huge turning point. I actually started hearing about 2016 to 2020 way back in 2009. All the big channels and guides were already talking about this time period. Why? Because this was the projected time period for this extremely high vibrational shift. And obviously the first thing that you have when you have a major evolution, a big jump forward, is a collapsing of the old. And that's what we're watching. That's what we're watching in our elections. It's what we're watching on the earth. We're watching a lot of, environmental things, global warming, all these different things. And so it's really important to understand how to navigate that and to evolve yourself energetically along with these changes. It's not going to be business as usual. And if you would like a nice, smooth transition, or at least a smoother transition, and to feel a sense of autonomy, a sense of independence, and a sense of well-being, this is the type of coursework you really need to get your arms around. Now, in addition to that, as you learn this, you're way ahead of most. And as you learn this, you'll be able to impart and help other people. So that's what we're really looking for, are the people who are really invested in their own personal self-growth from a frequency perspective, from an energetic perspective. So this will be a 4-week course, taking your quantum leap with your parallel realities. You get to bring whatever projects you want to work on. If you want to find a new job, or create a new business, or find that wonderful relationship, or lose weight, or money, you can work on all of them. And actually you can work on them all simultaneously, because guess what? You already are. You're already picking parallels, millions per minute. And we'll get into that in class, of course. You're already in a process. Now, one of the things that we did in the courses last year, because I know a lot of you have taken some of our beginner multidimensional manifesting courses and this things like that, is we have what we call alignment sessions, where we go into doing a special step-by-step process so that you can choose your parallel of choice and then move yourself into that parallel and let that parallel load in. Now that process last year was sort of outlined as the very basic version of this, but this course is going to be the upgraded version of that now, because now that we've gotten the sort of rudimentary basics, there's been some adjustments because we've had an energetic upgrade. Okay, so there have been major adjustments to that process, and you don't need as much of the step-by-step as we once did, as we were trying to sort of lay down the foundational information. Now we're moving into more instant manifestation. We're moving into more to a more unified connection between your higher self, your energetic self, and your physical self. So in this course, we're really going to go into that next layer, into that next step, and get you in alignment with what's going on now. So in addition to getting all your stuff, all your material things and your relationship things and your health things and your body things, learning this course of study will really help you with navigating your world as things shift and change. We have a lot of surprises along the way, as we know, and we have a lot of surprises ahead. And it's important that you are able to be nimble, and that you are able to be able to, in the moment, shift your energy. In the moment, pop yourself from one parallel to another so that you can get yourself into a better position. Okay, so that can keep you safe in volatile situations. That can get you the best. I know I used my parallel work and my multidimensional manifesting work on my trip to the East Coast, and I was there for 2 weeks. And oh my goodness, it was unbelievable what I was able to do just by staying in that zone and working with the energy, as opposed to getting very caught up in the physicality of TSA and the pilot and this and the flight attendants and all the people and everything. So these tools will be retrofitted into your actual world and very relevant to the day-to-day living that we all do and that we're all concerned about. All right, so I would like to let you know that we're doing for these courses this year, I'm doing a short window of registration, because we have a tendency people sort of procrastinate, and then you don't know really how many people are in the class until the day of the class. So we're going to be doing a short registration period for each of our courses this year. And this particular course, the Quantum Leap with Your Parallel Realities course, our registration will be closing on Sunday, January 15th. Okay, so that's in a few days on Sunday. And we will be taking, I'm going to also do small classes. So this is a class that'll be total about 15 people. The first 10 get a bonus. And that bonus is my Parallel Realities 14-day clearing challenge. Okay. And so that is a whole additional extra audio course. It's like $100 value, $97 value, I believe. And it's proven. I had a whole group of people do that course over the fall, and I personally did it myself, and then I channeled it, an actual course out of it. And what that will do, you'll get that immediately upon registration. So you can start that, you sign up today, you'll get it in your email right away. And what that can do is to help you to clear any kinds of things that are recurring for you, to sort of clear and prime the pump for the Parallel Realities course, which will start on January 25th. Okay, so if you sign up today, you'll not only get the free course, in addition to the bonus course, but you will also get $50 off of the silver level price. Okay, so you'll see all the pricing and everything in your email, because I'm not going to go into all those details, but it's all there. And I would love to have you in this first course. We're going to have several courses through the year, but they all generally build on each other. And I never teach the same course twice. That's one thing you'll notice. What happens is, because I'm channeling these courses, they kind of come through, and then the next one, they move on to the next thing, and they kind of adjust for the energy, adjust for the group that I'm teaching, and the individuals if we're doing private sessions. Let me just say one quick thing about private sessions. I know this is getting long-winded, so I'm going to end in a second. But last year I did, I don't know how many private coaching sessions. I had this wonderful group of folks who are now part of the elite level of the Work Leaders Academy. And the progression and the integration of these principles into their daily lives and into the lives of their families has been amazing. And I'm not trying to, inflate that. It really has been the honor of my life to see people just take these principles and kind of live intuitively, and they're able to channel their guides, and they're able to connect, and most importantly, they're able to choose parallels and really see tangible results, see tangible differences. And so when you take the private sessions, it really does help to accelerate, because what we do is we customize it exactly to what you need and troubleshoot, where you're at. So if you are interested in the gold level, there's only 3 spots actually in the gold level, because I'm so booked with the elite level folks who are on the 8-week coaching program that I don't have a lot of spots. But I wanted to include it because I know sometimes people want to try that out. So there's 2 private coaching sessions within the gold level as well. Okay, so we have 15 spots. Actually, we had a couple of sales yesterday, so we have a little bit less than 15. And then we're going to be moving forward with closing registration as of Sunday, so I can make the plan and get everything going for you guys. You'll be able to start the clearing process. And if you already have that course because you've taken it before, the 14-day clearing is always something that's worth doing again, because, things change, life changes, and hey, you never can be too clear. All right, so if you already have it, go ahead and work it again, prepare for our new course. And if you don't have it, you'll get it immediately after registration. All right, everybody, I think that's it. I'm going to probably try to do more videos. That's my kind of commitment for 2017. So you'll see a little bit more of me than usual. But I just wanted to bring this up because this is a short turnaround time and I'm really, really, really excited about our new directions. All right, everybody, have a great day and I hope to see you in class. Take care.